Alright guys, welcome back to the room. We had a quick little break there. Okay guys, so we're now taking additional profits here on this pound dollar. Keep in mind guys that most importantly we have our stop at break even, as you can see here. Now what this is a quick delta counter trade um, on this pound dollar. Quick counter trade. And we are looking for 150.80 on our next level. But as you can see, we're entered around the 150, 150, that is 150.15 area on the pound dollar. Most of the traders here are following us here live. Welcome to the new traders that joined us in the room this morning and this week in our online trading session. Good coffee there, by the way, Mauricio. So we're in this trade here, guys, and make sure that we have the stop at break even. Again, 150.15 area, and you can see that we are already making about 15 points in some of our positions here. Let's keep in mind that what I want to see is the 150.80 area tested. The 150.80 area tested. Pound dollar right now is attempting a resistance breakout. Okay. Let's remember that pound dollar right now has been in this, I guess you can say, a tiny range. Notice this area here, 150.40, 150.35 area. As you can see, pound dollar has tested 150.35. So we are making 15 points. Your stop should be at break even. Look for 150.35 to be tested once again. Check out the latest candlestick here if I can zoom in. Right? And what do we all learn about these type of candlesticks? For example, here, let me move this a little bit over to the right. Notice these candlesticks here back around 11 in the morning or 11:30 in the morning. Notice your MACD. Let me show this here a little more. Notice your MACD here. Right? Can we do something about that, Mauricio? Yeah. Look at your MACD down here, guys. This is a 5-minute chart. Notice your candlesticks. A little bit of a odd movement there, right? Okay, so we all know what that means. Okay. Same thing here. Notice this latest candlestick, and again we are in a 5-minute chart. Look at your MACD. This is what you call a sweet trade, because really what you're doing here is you have your stop at break even. We already made points or profits. We're still positive 11 points. And really the only thing you can do now or accomplish now is make additional profits. The worst thing that can happen is you break even. You lose nothing else. You lose absolutely nothing. So this is what you call the sweet trade. You're basically in the driver's seat. You make the turns, you accelerate when you want, you exit when you want. But notice the candlesticks here. Notice your MACD. You'll probably get a retest of 150.25, maybe 150.24 area. Look at your 21-day, ready to break the L3 line. Again, for some of you guys that are looking to take the next course, we're starting next week on the 6th of March. We're going to have a 2-day course. Make sure that you guys that are interested in joining that course, you go to the links on the bottom of this video clip. I'm pretty sure that my team is going to post this on all the video links. But again, look for pound dollar to possibly come down to 150.24 and then make another rally to test that top of the range, as I've been showing you. Here's that range. Obviously today pound dollar took a nice little nosedive right before the US market opened, and then we had some positive data come out at 10 a.m. New York time for us here in the States, and pound dollar took another little nosedive. Not too much. Notice around 10 a.m. pound dollar had a quick little launch or little spike. Once this spike was created, that basically means we're gonna slingshot the other way eventually. Not necessarily right away, but eventually. So this was 10 a.m. right after news release. You can see that once pound dollar retested this spike, it started its slingshot momentum. That's what we call it here in the Forex Insight room. It's a slingshot momentum. Here's a slingshot candlestick, right? We're all little kids. Either you were the victim of a slingshot by another kid, or you were the actually kid that would do the slingshot, right? You put that little pebble and you pull back and you launch it, right? I see all your guilty faces. I see who you are. But in all seriousness, um, you saw when this is basically a candlestick you ignore. You wait patiently for when the area is tested again, which is in this case about 30 minutes later, 35 minutes later. That's your first clue that the currency pair of pound dollar here is now going to slingshot in the other direction. And eventually, once it crossed the 21-day, that's when we in the Forex Insight room took our entries, and we're now already positive 15 points. Again, keep in mind that you'll see possibly 150.24 tested, and then it'll start to rally. Now, what's next for pound dollar? Good question. I'm expecting 151 to be tested. Overall, guys, keep in mind, if we go back to the daily chart, just like we were talking about for the entire week, at some point there's going to be another fake out upside, and it may happen at the beginning of next week. Obviously, the strong dollar, weak strong dollar on this pair, and you're gonna probably see another retest of 151.80. This is a daily chart now. You'll probably see another test of 151.80, this area here. Okay, we'll be patient on that, and it's possible that, you know, as the market winds down the next 3-4 hours that we have left for the week, this pound dollar might pull up a little higher to 151. Now we need to go back to the 5-minute. It'll most likely pull back to the 151 or near there, and then pretty much head sideways, unless there's any surprise commentary before the end of the day. Keep in mind that today is March 1st. All talks on the sequester by Mr. Old Bammy. That's the nickname we gave him, Mr. Old Bammy. But for now, the currency, look for anybody that wants to take probably any additional trades, or if you're not in this trade that we're in now, probably look for a retest of 150.25 or 150.20. Again, it's around lunchtime here in the States, New York time. Anybody that's in our trade already from 150.15, 150.15, stay in it. You know, ride the front seat. Take the sweet trade up to 150.80. And then possibly 151 even. Okay, we're in a couple of trades now where we're in pound dollar and we're in euro yen long. We're profitable on both of these trades. But again, the next area you want to see pound dollar is 151 or 150.80. And again, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to take some questions now. This is Chief Trader Al at Forex Insight, and see you next week.